My name is Heather Parsons, and I am the academic advisor for the Department of Communication at the University of Dayton. So a lot of times students will ask me, what in the world can I do with a communication degree? And it's not really what can I do, but what can't I do? So the top skills that employers want from all their employees are good written and oral communication skills, how to think critically, how to problem solve, and good interpersonal communication skills. And that's exactly what our major provides to our students. Now within our major, we do have different focus areas or concentrations. We have public relations, we have communication management, we have media production, and we have journalism.
One thing that I really like about the Department of Communication and also like the PR professors is that a lot of them have like real-world experience and then decided to come back to the classroom and become like full-time professors. So they like aren't teaching out of a textbook, they're teaching from real-world experience, and that's pretty invaluable because a textbook can like tell you one thing, but like the actual experience that one gets in the world can be different. So getting those real-world experiences and learning from them, as well as learning from hands-on application, is something that's unique and what I really like about our department.
So the PR concentration focuses on courses that help our students become PR professionals, right? So it's learning how to help their clients when they start working, be able to get in front of the media to explain and talk about the companies that they represent and the products and services that they represent, and to be able to kind of manage their reputations for them, to help them manage their reputations. I often tell my students that they are the fortune tellers of their organizations. Their job is to make sure they know what's happening in the industry, what's happening in legislation, what's happening in their companies, so that they can kind of get ahead of any issues that might be happening or might be coming, and always are prepared and looking for those opportunities that they can take advantage of to help, again, the relationship between those companies and the publics that they serve.
So I chose to be a comm management major at UD because I got here originally, I was a Discover arts and science student, but then like kind of going through it, I thought I was going to go business, but then meeting Laura Toom, a professor here who's also in comm management, learning through her and being my advisor, like at first when I came here, she really like did a pros and cons list of going into the business school and going into the comm department, and I ultimately chose comm because of just like all the influence and information that she gave me about the major, and I absolutely fell in love with comm management after having her as my advisor.
It's essentially like a business communication. So you can do anything you want to do with it. You can go into sales, you can go into marketing, you can go into advertisement, you can go into human resources. There's really nothing you can't do. So it's a very broad, it gives you a great base of learning, persuasion, interpersonal communication, public speaking, good writing skills, good oral skills, to do anything in the world. And what's even more awesome is whenever I bring people in to my interviewing class and we say, what is the top thing you look for? Communication is always one of the top qualities, and it provides a wonderful base to be successful in any career path you choose.
Something that I enjoy about Flyer TV or being a comm major in media production at UD would definitely be the family aspect of it. We're a smaller major, we're not like a giant business or engineering major, so we know everybody that's in the room. We all go to the same meetings, we all have the same professors, we're all like in the same environment almost 24/7 for most of us. So I like being able to work with my friends and like get to know people really well and get to know their strengths, and they get to know mine, and it makes producing content a lot easier than just doing it with a bunch of strangers.
With a media production degree, you can get work as an on-camera talent, and that would include being a news anchor, news reporter, or perhaps being a host of some sort. Same thing with radio and audio production, being a talent of some kind. You can be some sort of operations in terms of camera operation or technical operation that might take place in some sort of a control room or as live remote production. Those are just a few of the many, many different things you can do. You can also go towards writing, making and creating documentaries and things like that. That's another way you can go with it. Our program is designed so that students can get a wide background in a lot of different areas and then decide where they want to go after graduation.
As a journalism major, you really have to buckle down and make sure you get all the facts right and find the truth and then convey it to the public in a proper manner. The easiest thing to say is you will never find faculty or people like this. It's incredible.
You can be involved in student media the day you step on campus, which is not true at a lot of other schools. You can make a real contribution to important student media as soon as you step foot on campus. Flyer News is also an award-winning publication. They've won awards from the Catholic Press Association. They've won awards from the College Media Association. It's not small scale.
In addition to what students are learning inside of the classroom, we are firm believers that you learn a lot outside of the classroom too. So we encourage students to participate in experiential learning, like study abroad, internships, the various organizations that we have within the department, including Flyer Media, Society of Professional Journalists, PRSSA, Phi Beta Chi, speech and debate team. There's so many opportunities for students to take advantage of and become that well-rounded person and make them marketable by the time that they graduate.